Mr. Sam Voisin is the regional vice president for SMG. That is, he is basically the guy in charge of the CenturyLink Center, or to put it more precisely, the guy who's on his desk is that 72-page plan that outlines the Garth Brooks parking itinerary for Saturday night. How am I doing so far?
Good morning, Robert. You're doing great. Keep going, Robert.
Do we have an update? You got something new to tell us, right?
I'll tell you what, I got great news this morning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a major update. So I'm going to tell you, we had little to no parking for Saturday's late show, but we have some partners have come to the assistance that own some lots and property on the corner of Barksdale, Walker Place, all the way to Angel. So there's about 20 acres now that has opened up in a private lot for our patrons to park for free. And we will be managing that parking. Although it is in the grass, it is 20 acres more than we had prior to yesterday.
Mr. Sam, pardon me, about how many cars do you anticipate that will be able to accommodate?
That's probably 1,500 cars. And 1,500 cars there, and then we have also confirmed right off of CenturyLink Drive, where the old Arena Barbecue was. Right there is another 10 acres, and so that's probably another 1,000 cars there. So just to let you know, the pressure's off, but it is in the grass. Want to make sure that everyone's vigilant on that. We will be marking off some areas that is probably not acceptable to park due to either debris or low areas. So the good news is now we have shuttles. Now we have more parking surrounding the area. And it's all coming together. So I wanted to share that with you.
Pardon me. Okay, so you now have these two private property areas that will be open for parking. Are they going to be open for parking for both Saturday shows or just the late show? Because it seems to me if they're open for both shows, then you still have the same problem that you had originally, just in a smaller situation.
It is only for the later show. It is only for the later show because it's not needed for the first show. We have adequate parking and infrastructure to begin with for that show.
And what time, pardon me, what time will those two lots, those two areas, 20 acres, that's a pretty big chunk of land. What time will those two areas be open for concert goers for the late show?
We will open that as soon as Garth takes the stage on the first show.
All right. It's a good shot of rain today.
There's a 50% chance, correct?
Parking in grass. Are we going to have some tow trucks there in case folks get stuck?
Oh, absolutely.
Pardon me. What a negative Nelly.
I'm just making sure we're covered. Sam's thought of it, right?
Well, you know what? You prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
So you will have tow trucks there?
We will have them on call and in the vicinity. No need to have them in the lot as of today, and we'll make that call on Saturday if we need to put them in the lot. But I'll tell you, most of the areas in that grass property, I'm going to tell you, it's really good land. Most of it's high, so I don't anticipate any issues. But we're going to prepare for it.
Just as an aside,
still running the shuttles.
Still running the shuttles, of course.
I was just going to say, just as an aside, now that on-site parking on private property will be available, to put it bluntly, since the crowds at LSUS and at the boardwalk for the shuttles will be greatly alleviated, that seems right now to be an even better idea.
Well, when you combine these two strategies, I'll tell you, everyone's going to have a great time. It's going to be a little bit more ease of use. And like I said, it's limited first come, first serve on the parking in the vicinity of the venue. However, there's more options now.
Let me let you do something else that I know we need to do. If I come into that arena, I cannot have a purse bigger than what? Describe some of the key issues y'all have problems with.
Absolutely. On a normal basis, due to the nature of today, it's no bags larger than 6 by 9, no backpacks, no luggage, no laser pointers, no noise makers, selfie sticks, weapons of any kind, no alcohol,
cameras,
no drugs.
Cameras.
There is a no professional camera policy. and no bags for that as well. No video recording devices. Of course, your cell phone is allowed, and I think most people these days have that instead of the normal point and shoots. But I'll tell you also something that we should look in real time. We're going to be posting Facebook, Twitter updates on the parking situation. So if you go to our Facebook page or Twitter, we'll tell you exactly where the parking's available, where it's not available, and what routes to take if certain routes get congested.
You know, Sam, when we talked on Monday, I said, tell me it's going to be okay. You said it's going to be okay. Sam, good Lord, man, I think it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay, Robert.
Thank you, Sam. Good luck. We look forward to seeing y'all this weekend.
Everyone have fun.